Hey guys, welcome to Tiny Leaf. Today we will be going through bicolored Shiso. We're excited to show you the seed to harvest on this crop. I know Shiso is one of those more difficult crops to plant and successfully harvest as a microgreen grower. So we're excited to show you guys the lifespan and the life cycle of bicolored Shiso. We actually grow two varieties of Shiso here at Tiny Leaf Microgreen Farm. We grow Shiso Perilla, that's essentially a red Shiso, and what we'll be demonstrating today is a bicolored Shiso. Shiso bicolored germinates a lot faster than your red Shiso, so we'll show you the cross references on the two crops, and we're excited to show you the seed to harvest on bicolored Shiso. Stay tuned. So guys, quick shout out to Justin at Sasquatch Gardens up in Chicago. Yeah, we've been chatting over the last 6 months, and they've really helped us out with the seed varieties, and actually showed us the seed from Haas, and we get our bicolored Shiso seed from Haas seeds. Got a great germination rate, and yeah, thanks again, Justin. It's always good to have some fellow farmers to share some knowledge with, so we appreciate you, brother. So guys, same procedure we have. This is our little cheat code. You can see what our crop variety is. So this is bicolored Shiso, and it shows you our entire process. So we are using 8 grams of the seed. Funny enough, it's not even on here, so just to let you know, we use 8 grams of seed. We shall update that in our systems. Anyways, bicolored Perilla, we top sow and vermiculite and dome. So we'll go ahead and weigh up 8 grams of this seed and get ready to start our plant, man. So like I said, with this, you can do multiple at a time. We generally do about 8 to 15 flats per plant, depending on our customer. But there we go, around 8 flats of seed, give or take a gram or two. Yeah, that's enough seed to get us a full mature flat of bicolored Shiso. So guys, same procedure, whole tray, no whole tray. We're using trays from Bootstrap Farmer. We're just gonna go ahead and use our Tiny Leaf soil mix. So we're gonna fill up a nice 2-liter jug of these guys, and we'll go ahead and spread that out and get ready to press up our soil. Break up any big soil parcels, just allows the seed to evenly germinate. So we'll get that across the 10-20 flats, and then we'll go ahead and use our little homemade press and create a nice flat surface for our seeding of our microgreens. So get that ready for a plant, and there we go. We have a beautiful flat surface for our next process of planting our seed. So guys, we do our initial watering in. So we'll do a pre-water of our flat, just enough to kind of get that soil nice and moist. Again, not enough water to go through the actual flats, but yeah, that's a good amount of moisture to get us to our seeding phase of planting out this Shiso. So guys, we use our little seed shakers. We go ahead and take this 8 grams of seed and drop that into our shakers, and then nice and evenly distribute the seed across the flat soil surface. Yeah, the seed is a little different to your purple Shiso seed, but take your time with the seeding procedure. You want to make sure that you're getting seed across the entire flat and not much seed grouping throughout the crop. And that looks like a pretty well seeded flat of bicolored Shiso. We've had a lot of questions on how we sanitize crops. So we use our hydrogen peroxide and our xylitol. That's just a diluted mixture. So we'll go ahead and be super safe watch keepers over here. Yeah, we'll just give enough of our hydrogen peroxide initially, and then we are going to take our xylitol, if we could come off and participate with us during this video, go ahead and spray down this Shiso seed with some xylitol as well. So guys, we cover a fair amount of our crops here at Tiny Leaf with Vermiculite. It's just a spun mineral that's mined. It's used in a lot of horticultural and agricultural processes. So we go ahead and we'll cover this 10-20 flat with some Vermiculite. It helps concentrate water and nutrients towards the seed and really helps with the germination of the seed. So we just put a light dusting of Verm over our Shiso, just enough to cover all the seed. So just so you guys know, we actually purchased this from Uline. It is essentially a food grade Vermiculite. There's many avenues where you can purchase Vermiculite from. You can get it on Amazon as well, but yeah, we buy two 50-pound bags off Uline, and it ships fast. So it's been a great little grade A Vermiculite. It's obviously fine, not coarse Vermiculite. You can get in different kind of sizes, so we use the fine Vermiculite as well. So yeah, we'll tag that in our videos just to make sure you guys can see where we actually purchase our Vermiculite from as well. Yeah, so we just find that this helps with seed germination, and yeah, just sits nicely in our domes. and it's something we use on multiple crop varieties. So that's a perfect little dusting of vermiculite on top of our Shiso, and we're ready for our next step. So guys, verm kind of spreads out when you spray it, so we just use the misting function, and we'll go ahead and mist in the vermiculite. Again, we're going to mist this every single day now, and it's going to go into a dome and get indirect light for the first 5 to 6 days while the seed actually germinates. So nice generous misting of water on top of your vermiculite, and that's a nice little weight. Again, can't see any water that's come through, and then we'll go ahead, and this is a dome crop, so we'll cover this with a dome. We purchase these domes from True Leaf Marketplace, but I'm sure you can find them in any sort of horticultural online store. They're great for germination. They really help keep some of that moisture inside the dome, and we just find that we get 80 to 100% germination rates with this new seed that we've been using. So domes are handy little tricks, and we use them in a few of our crops, which we'll show you throughout our growing procedures at Tiny Leaf. So guys, we are around day 5 in germination. As you can see now, the Shiso has started germinating through the vermiculites, and yeah, that's all indirect light, so that'll sit in germ in our domes for another 3 to 5 days. And like I said previously, we hit our mist function, and every day we just come from this side actually. Every day we come along and we just make sure that the seed and vermiculite has a nice moistening to it. So that'll go back under indirect light on our germ racks, and yeah, we'll show you the next stages of a nice full crop of fully germinated Shiso ready to go under lights. So guys, like I've said, the last 12 days throughout germination has just kind of been daily misting. We haven't shown you the actual day-to-day operations, so I feel like there's no need to do that, but now you can see this is 12 days out of germ, just come out. There's another little top watering over here, but yeah, this is ready to go under light. As you can see, it started photosynthesizing, and all these little baby Shisos are germinated beautifully. It's almost a full 10-20 flat of that, and that is now ready to go under light. So we'll take the dome off that, and that'll be introduced to light, and that will be ready to go and start receiving some bottom water. So guys, we're sitting at day 15 under light now. Like I said, just showing you what it starts looking like. This is a bicolored Shiso variety, so it kind of looks green on the top, but as you can see, throughout the maturity phase of the Shiso, we start getting a lot more purpling, and underneath the canopy of the crop, you'll see underneath the leaf when you harvest, I'll show you how beautifully purple it is. So that is 15 days under light, really starting to mature into a crop. You can see all the true leaves popping through, and yeah, we look at another week and a half on this crop, and you'll see how it develops into a beautiful harvestable bicolored Shiso micro. So guys, 3 days later, this is about day 18. Again, you can see true leaves are really starting to pop through now, and you're getting more purple into this canopy, and really starting to look like a nice, beautiful flat of bicolored Shiso. So guys, we had harvest day. It is day 26 of our grow. Just trying to pull out one of these Shiso leaves for you guys to actually see why it's bicolored. So the underneath of this leaf is so purple, red, whatever color you want to call it. And then you see the top still has some nice tinges of green, so that's why it's called a bicolored Shiso. And yeah, that's a beautiful little microgreen for any sort of Asian cuisine or whatever you want to garnish up on your dishes. But yeah, one of my favorite crops. And like you can see, this is a fully matured flat of Shiso and looking super healthy and ready to harvest up. So guys, this is also another variety of Shiso we grow. This is actually red Shiso. We get the seed from Johnny Select. It is a beautiful crop itself, but it takes a lot longer to actually get to maturity. You can see that is a true red Shiso leaf. So yeah, we do grow other varieties of Shiso at the farm. As you can see, a beautiful mature flat of red Shiso ready to harvest. But yeah, you can see the difference between a true red Shiso and a bicolored Shiso. You know, you get a lot of the purpling underneath and then a green leaf in the top canopy, whereas our red Shiso we grow is a true full leaf of Shiso, which is also beautiful. So guys, we are ready to harvest up our bicolored Shiso. You can see today we're actually using a different knife. So for the more delicate crops, we use one of these fish filleting knives. They're actually called a Bowflex. We'll put them into the video description as well, but really handy. They've got a lot more bend to them, as you can see. So yeah, it's kind of a boning or a filleting knife, and that helps us on the more delicate crops get down and dirty into that crop canopy. So make sure once we've sharpened our knives, we give them a wipe off. That was a comment in one of our previous videos. So we do We do wipe a lot of our products, our knives off when we're harvesting up. This is just a demonstration video, so you can see we are nicely clean a tiny leaf. So, like I said, nice sharp knife. We'll go ahead and look at the under canopy of that, man. It is so beautiful. And these really are a bountiful crop of Shiso, so get a good ounce yield from a flat of Shiso. Yeah, we generally sell our Shiso in 32-ounce clams, but yeah, we can do a 64-ounce, which is technically 8 ounces on market price value. So we'll go ahead and harvest this whole flat up quickly. And yeah, as you can see, it's a beautiful, fluffy, bicolored Shiso crop, ready to go into a clamshell and head out on one of our deliveries tomorrow. So guys, now that we've harvested this beautiful flat of Shiso, we are going to go ahead and pack it out in a 32-ounce clam. As you can see, beautiful fluffy crop. Probably have more out of one flat. Essentially could do 2 of these 32-ounce clams quite easily out of one flat of mature Shiso. So yeah, we just make sure all these little leggies are tucked away and we're not closing any of the actual leaf into our clamshell. So we'll go ahead and close that up. Like you've seen in our previous videos, we make our own labels in-house, so that's bicolored Shiso. And yeah, go ahead and label up this clamshell. As you know from previous videos as well, make sure that your clamshell is facing in the right direction. Very important for chefs receiving products. And then we'll go ahead and put our lot number and our today's date, which is the harvest day. And there you have it, guys. Seeds to harvest on bicolored Shiso. We shall put all our links for products used, clamshells, seed, and everything in the link below. Please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks again for watching our content. We're really enjoying sharing this with you guys at Tiny Leaf. And yeah, any questions, please comment in the comment section below. Much love.